A common plastic additive has been linked to neurodevelopmental disorders such as autism spectrum disorder, ASD, and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD. Children with these disorders might have difficulty clearing bisphenol A from their bodies, leading to prolonged exposure. According to the study, Bisfenol A is a chemical used to make plastic stronger and has been used in food packaging for a long time. It is commonly used in the production of polycarbonate plastics and epoxy resins and can be found in products such as food containers, baby bottles, and the lining of canned goods. This chemical can disrupt our natural hormones and how our cells work. Extended exposure to Bisfenol A can affect the way our brains use a chemical called dopamine, which is important for people with ADHD. The researchers studied how the body eliminates bisphenol A and found that children with ADHD and ASD do it less effectively compared to children without these conditions. They specifically looked at a process that happens in the liver, where a sugar molecule is added to bisphenol A to make it easier to get rid of. Children with ADHD had a 17% harder time doing this process, while children with ASD had a 10% harder time. This isn't the first time bisphenol A has been associated with health risks. Previous studies show that bisphenol A may cause issues with reproduction, cancer, and type 2 diabetes.
A lethal chemical that disrupts hormones has been found in the bodies of nearly all Europeans, posing a significant health risk. The chemical called bisphenol A, or BPA, was detected in the urine of 92% of adult participants across 11 European countries. BPA is an industrial chemical used in plastics manufacturing and added to many commercial products, including food containers, baby bottles, plastic water bottles, and hygiene products. Although the use of BPA in baby bottles has been banned in Europe and other nations for a decade, it is still widely used in food packaging across the European Union. What's concerning is that BPA can leach out of food or drink containers and into the food or beverages. That's particularly true of foods or beverages that may be stored for long periods in containers with BPA, like canned tomatoes or bottled water. Consumption of BPA above recommended levels has been linked to health disorders related to hormone disruption, including breast cancer and infertility. The European Food Safety Authority has already reduced the recommended daily intake of BPA to 0.2 billionths of a gram. However, there is disagreement among agencies regarding the acceptable daily intake of BPA. France is the only country to have entirely banned BPA.
U.S. drinking water often contains toxic contaminants, according to a new study. Although most Americans believe their tap water is safe, the research reveals that many wells and water systems have dangerous levels of harmful substances, which could lead to health issues like cancer. The study assessed 7 contaminants, including arsenic, lead, and man-made chemicals like PFAS. Many of these can cause severe health issues, such as cancer and neurological problems. While larger water systems can sometimes treat these contaminants, many Americans don't have access to such systems. The report emphasized that tribal lands and minority communities face a higher risk. Climate change and droughts are exacerbating the problem by making it tougher to find uncontaminated water sources. The study called for improved water infrastructure and stricter safety standards. A previous study released by the U.S. Geological Survey revealed that around 45% of the country's tap water might contain chemicals called per- and polyfluorinated alkyl substances, or PFAs. While there are over 12,000 different kinds of PFAs, current tests can't spot them all. PFAs are synthetic chemicals, often referred to as forever chemicals, due to their persistence in the environment. The study showed higher PFAs exposure probabilities in urban areas compared to rural ones.